voice in the dark.
Hey guys, my name is Phadnis and today we'll see how to install Python in your PC or laptop. Now the first thing you need to do is go to python.org, which is the official website for Python, and go to the download section. It's pretty simple to do. Download the latest version of Python which is available, which is actually mentioned over here, the Python 3.9.5, which is the latest version of Python that is available for PCs that are above the OS Windows 7. Now, if you want to download any previous releases of Python, that if your PC is still Windows 7, as it is written over here, that the Python 3.9 Plus cannot be used in Windows 7 or earlier. Now, if your PC is Windows 7 or earlier versions of Windows, then you have to go to all releases to check which is the best compatible or which is the best suitable for your Python. Now, downloading the latest version of Python gives you an opportunity to explore new libraries that are available or new packages that are available on Python and some new features as well. Now, I recommend downloading the latest version of Python that is available, as which is compatible to your PC, of course. But according to university syllabus for BSc which is where I belong from, we had Python 3.4.0 for as our ideal Python version. Now, I won't be downloading today Python 3.4.0 as I already have 3.4.0 on my PC. I actually have the latest version as well. Now, I'm going to show you how to download 3.8.9, which is a version which will be available for Windows 7 also. Now, 3.8.9, you have to just click on 3.8.9, or you can just go on download and it will take you over here, 3.8.9, which features all the releases that are available for various platforms across various platforms such as these. Now, what you need to download is Windows Installer 64-bit if you have a 64-bit PC, or Windows Installer 32-bit if you have a 32-bit PC. Same for 3.4.0. You have to go over here, such as I have already loaded the page for 3.4.0, and if you want to download 3.4.0, you have to go over here, Windows x86 64 MSI installer for if your laptop is a 64-bit, and Windows x86 MSI installer for if your personal computer or laptop is a 32-bit computer. Okay, so that's it, and I've already actually installed 3.8.9. You have to just, if you want to download, you can click over here, um, just to download. Okay, so I have already installed this in my download section. Now I'll be installing it in front of you. But the first thing you need to do over here when you start the setup is you have to click on this little box that says add Python to Python 3.8 to path. Now what adding to path means, it sets up an environment variable which enables you to use Python in command prompt, as well as it uses this path to download various libraries, download various scripts that we will need when you um, install some when you install some new libraries or try to do some new projects on Python. Now you can choose to customize your installation, where it gives you the option of choosing which of the following options you want, or which of the following features you want. Now I recommend personally downloading everything that is available, because it really helps. It's a no-brainer to not install everything. Okay, just install everything that is available for you. Okay, so I'll do this install now. As I've already done add to path, it will automatically set up a path in my environmental variables. But I'll also show you, if what if you forgot to add to the path. The first thing you can do is obviously cancel um, the installation process and start it over again. But the second thing is I'll show you once this is installed. Okay. Okay, so we have finished installing our Python, and it is giving us the message that we had a success in the setup. Now, sometimes what happens is the setup fails and Python gives you an error. In most of the cases, I'm telling this from a personal experience, that I tried to install Python on my Windows 7 laptop that I had, which was like 780-year-old PC. This PC or this laptop that I have is a kind of a latest laptop. So um, what the problem that I was having, that it was giving me an error message that my setup had failed because I didn't have a compatible version available. Now I didn't get it at that time. What was the problem? But it was quite easy one. The only thing that is lagging behind in your PC is that you have to install this. A Windows 7 Service Pack. If you have a Windows 7 PC, you have to download a Windows 7 Service Pack. Now, various service packs are available on the Microsoft support.microsoft.com. So you can just go there and download whichever service pack. It takes about half an hour to install a service pack, depending on your internet, of course. But once you have downloaded it, you will be able to download your desired version of Python. Obviously, not 3.9 if you have uh, Windows 7 or lesser versions of Windows. But obviously, you will be able to install 3.8.9 in your PC once you have downloaded the service pack. Now, I'll just close this. Now, we have successfully, obviously, as we have added to the path, I'm sure it will start the Python. Now, let me show you one more thing. If you haven't added that to the path, you have to just need to go to environmental variables, which edit system and environmental variables. Okay, now there will be ton in mind because I have installed many softwares. You have to just go to environmental variables over here. Now, system variables is over here, which are various paths. Now, okay, I've paused the video. I had paused the video because I was having some trouble finding the environmental variables where I had said. Now, the fact is that if you go over here on environmental variables and go to paths, you'll get different paths for Python. Now, usually I have already set up the path as I had clicked on add to the path. Now, if you want to set up your path, you have to set up two paths for your Python installation. One is the path for your scripts, which is the one is the base folder, obviously, which is in my case I have C users admin app data local programs Python 3.8. Okay, Python 38, and similarly same path, but just one another folder which is scripts. Okay, the script folder is for installation of libraries and other packages, and the 3.8 is the base path. Okay, so this you can just add over here. Okay, and just click on OK, and your changes will occur. Now, the thing is, what if we want to run command line? Now I'll be opening my command line and then I'll start the video again. Now, as I've set up my environmental path, I'll go to command prompt and write py or Python for short. Now, it automatically selects the latest version of Python that I have installed, which is 3.9.5. And thus, by doing so, you will be able to write anything, such as it's not a scripting code, but a sort of line code or a single line code. Okay, like you can do operations such as x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, and then x plus y will produce its answer, such as 30. And if you want to quit, you just type quit or exit and two braces. Here we are again in the command prompt. Now that is that. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you is the IDLE, which is the scripting part. Now I have two IDLEs, but for 3.8 and also 3.9, I have the 3.9, so I will choose the version 3.9. Um, it takes some 1 minute or two to load it now, as I've quite a fast computer. It opens quickly. Now, new file, and you can start writing your code, such as a simple code for its program that uh, gives you a boost for programming. Okay, so in order to save, just Control S and save it wherever you want. Um, I usually choose my E folder where I have everything set up. It's already pre-set up where I have Python files, Python files over here. I already done one hello world, which I did when I was in my second year of my BSc where we will learn Python. But okay, so if you want to run over here in command prompt, sorry, not command prompt, over here in this script tab or in this IDLE, just go and run module and it will run over here in the hello world. So that is one example of how to install and run an IDLE and obviously Python. So thank you for listening my so-called speech on how to install Python, and I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.